San Antonio students are going back to school, and for a lot of kids, it might actually be for the first time in quite a while. Our friend and etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman, is here with some tips to ease the transition. Hi, Diane. It's good to see you. How you doing?
It's good to see you. Well, it's time for school, and Addie, your daughter, is going to be a junior. Emily Rose, senior in college. And then there are some who are starting school for the first time. So for all moms and dads, it's a little angsty. So this is a great topic.
It really is, and there's so many things going on these days, and kids are always worried. And they're worried about that first impression, right? That's important.
At any age, children are worried, and teens and adults, young adults, are worried about what others are thinking. That's normal. We all do that. So I think it's really important to prepare in advance. Make sure moms and family members make sure that they have everything they need, from tennis shoes to masks and book bags, everything, so you're not scrambling around at the last minute. And as we all know, Governor Abbott issued an executive order saying that masks, they are not going to mandate masks, which means that parents need to talk to their children, whatever age child they have, as to what they expect from their kids. So one of the things that parents should send their kids to school with is a nice fitting mask if they want them to wear a mask, and show them how to wear it.
Absolutely. And of course, we also have to talk about hygiene. Whether you've got a little kid, we got to talk to them about washing their hands and keeping that sanitation around. Up to college age kids, you should always have something to clean your hands with.
So fortunately, schools are so prepared. Schools and universities, there's going to be hygiene stations set up all around. So again, it's just a matter of talking to the kids and saying, make sure that you utilize them, because if they're there, and teachers are going to be very vigilant. But it's important for our kids to know what we expect, and wash your hands, keep them clean. Again, it's up to the teachers, of course, when they're at school, to watch over them, but it's not up to the teachers to make sure that they are all wearing their masks, because they're there to teach, and they don't know what parents are requiring it, which are not. So this is a family conversation. They're going to do their best, but again, it starts from home.
The other thing is, we need to talk to our kids about being courteous about differences, and that is a conversation that's really important to have.
Some kids are going to wear masks. Some adults, university students, will have masks. Others will not. And I think that it's important to have your own comfort level and be respectful and kind. But, sometimes, without meaning it, kids can kind of be mean, and not on purpose or intentionally, but differences are okay. And so we need to talk to our children about, it's going to come across as unkind if you bring up or make fun of another child. And I think that we have to be very, very clear on our expectations, along with what we expect for them to do in terms of studying and being courteous.
Right.
And by the way, being courteous means to the bus driver, to the cafeteria worker, to the office staff. It's all about confidence building, and we do as parents what we can at home. And we send them off to school at all levels, and then they take over and they fly.
That's very true. All right, let's talk about the fun stuff. Whether you're a kindergartner or a college student, school supplies is like the best part of going back to school, right?
Oh my gosh, fresh pencils and the smell of those erasers. And it's so confusing for parents, because, we've all done it. We've stood with this piece of paper in our hand trying to help our kids get all these supplies, and it's confusing and overwhelming. So download the list now. It's all online, and utilize these big box stores where you can actually use their app. They find the list for you. They collect it all together, and you just go to the store and pick it up. Oh my gosh, how easy is that?
Very
simple.
So
supplies are important. And if you can, order some extra, because you can donate them to the classroom, because there may be some children. If your budget allows, you can assist others who may need some assistance.
This next tip I love, because it's so important. If you're a young student, or even if you're a college student, you don't want to try to find that class on the first day of school. So doing like a school drive-by is very important, no matter what age you are.
So if you have young children, do the drive-by, meaning this is where you're going to be dropped off for with a school bus. This is where I will pick you up from carpool. And when possible, because we even understand this as adults, we want to know our locations. We want to know where the cafeteria is, where the restroom is. These are things that are going to ease our children's minds.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, make it easier so that you're not scrambling in the morning. Plan ahead, make your lunches, get all that stuff taken care of early, right?
Yes, we don't want that morning frenzy. And that way we have to plan in advance. Get in a ritual right now. Find some bedtime stories for kids that you want to talk to them about, that you want to read together. Turn your screens off. Have everything prepared the night before, the toothbrush out, the clothing out. And by the way, in terms of preparation, make sure that you have, for Emily Rose, she has an allergy, severe allergy, EpiPens updated, allergy medications. For those going off to college, your COVID results. So have everything prepared now. Now is the time.
It sure is. We still have a little time to get it all taken care of. Diane, thank you so much. It's so good to see you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to give the viewers your information. Diane Gottsman is with the Protocol School of Texas here in San Antonio. You can find out more at dianegottsman.com, and be sure you're following her on social media, Protocol School of Texas and at Diane Gottsman.